Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. On today's Friday Feels, we got Charles Silk Dunn in the house. I will not be denied.
Yes,
that's what I gotta say.
Man,
I love your new book.
Man, thank you guys for having me back on the show.
Thanks for coming back.
How are you?
Oh man, I feel outstanding. It's hard not to feel good. You're in the summertime and you're in California.
It's true.
The weather makes you feel good.
Indeed.
Well, that's a really important point. The weather making us feel good. There's something about the seasons that really changes our perspective. And I know you speak often on shifting your perspective and your paradigm. Could you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely. When you talk about seasons, we have to realize that there is no human being outside of the universe, no universe outside of human beings, meaning that we are so connected to nature. So it's like when it's raining, sometimes we just want to curl up and read a book or get in front of the fireplace. When it's snowing, or if I know it don't snow down here, but when it's really, really cold, it brings about a different perspective as well. So how I try to look at it is nature gives us like a navigational system on how you can't do all things in all seasons. So you have to be able to say, well, you want to know what? I'm going to focus on this during this time of the year, and I'm going to focus on this time of the year, because even the seasons in nature, it demonstrates to you that in certain seasons the flowers are blooming and everything is transpiring. Then in other seasons, it's like it's hibernating, like it's rejuvenating or revitalizing itself before it takes place. So yeah, to me, we have to be very mindful of the fact that we too go through seasonal changes.
Well, I find this such a powerful message coming from you because you had incredible seasons of your life.
Right.
From prisoner for 24 years in federal prison,
Right.
motivational speaker, best-selling author. The seasons of your life have been dramatically different.
Definitely. It's for me, and going through those seasons, even though that I may do certain things in certain seasons, I focus more on managing my emotions, because I think that we as people, we allow certain things to take us a little too deep. Or sometimes, you ever heard that saying, don't let your highs get too high and your lows get too low?
Yes.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Feels that way, huh?
Right. Well, when you're performing, you have to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent in your thinking process and in your emotions, because if not, you'll find yourself doing this.
Speaking of performing, we have a look at one of your speeches.
Happens in your life. I say, well, you created it. You say, no, I didn't. I say, you must have, because situations in your life just don't happen. You've sold it. Either by design or default, your future, you molded. When all them secrets come back, don't get mad because you told it. When them people call you about their money, don't get stressed because you owed it. You see, everything in your life, you created it, either by karmic need or karmic deed. Thoughts, words, and language all shape a karmic seed. You start the world into rotation, even with the words you speak. All the destruction, chaos, and conflicts in the world, and yet and still, it all evolved from our free will. So don't blame others for your life. It's your creation. Had the courage to go beyond book sense and your frustrations. And just maybe you'll understand why Einstein said he would trade in this whole world intelligence for imagination. Because this whole world is nothing but the physical manifestations of all of our imaginations. So if you don't like your life, just change it, because you created it.
Important point. I think in today's world, people are moving beyond traditional religions and realizing that they are the source. And it's coming out in so many different books, so many different messages, so many entrepreneurs. And this is what you represent. You're like the silk that's just like, it's just rolling off. So when did you realize that you are that source?
You want to know, it was like I caught this major epiphany. I was laying in prison and I'm hearing one guy, he's complaining about, oh man, what they got for child? It's garbage, man. It's garbage. Next guy, man, what they watching in the television room? And then he said, oh, the same old stuff. And then one guy said, well, man, where is the counselor? What you looking for him? They ain't gonna do nothing for you. So the complaint, so I ran to get on the phone to call in what we consider the free world. I called the free world, and it was the same complaint. Oh, how are you doing that? You got it made in there, and and I said, wow, and I laid down, and at 2 a.m, it's like I woke up, and it was like this thought, this voice said, go run and tell the world you created it. We have become such a complaining, fault-finding, and blaming society. So it took me 6 months to write that poem, and I let the universe write it. I didn't sit down and write it in one day. I allowed myself to, like, Ray Charles, the movie Ray came out. So I used that line, you know, like Ray Charles, make it do what it do. I walked into a art room and saw all these blank canvases, and that's when I came up with the line, the world is a blank canvas. We're the Rembrandts and the Van Goghs, the Leonardo da Vinci's and the Picassos. Our thoughts, words, and deeds are the paintbrush we dipped into the paint of the cosmos.
Oh, I love that.
Great. You know what? All I
Freestyling
gotta
at
say
that,
is,
right?
I will not be denied. That's what I'm gonna say. So tell everybody where they can find you, find your book, all the good.
Well, Charles Silk Dunn on Instagram, and you can order the book, I Will Not Be Denied, on Amazon.com. But you can also look me up on my website, Charles Silk Dunn, as well. And You Created It is out there on YouTube. All you got to do is go to Charles Silk Dunn as well.
Amazing.
And so it is. Thank you so much.
So
for
appreciate
everything.
you, bro.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.